Hey y'all. I'm low key. I'm ashamed coming back after 9 months. My last video was posted 9 months ago. I'm ashamed and I'm sorry. And I know y'all like how many times she gonna say sorry, girl. Y'all bear with me. I miss y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I miss y'all. But the reason why it's so hard for me to stay active is because I'm also a student. I'm in college. I also have a regular 9 to 5 job. I also, even though I'm a content creator here, I'm also a content creator on other platforms. And with the other platforms, it's easier to make money. And you have to stay active though. And that's why it's kind of hard for me on here on YouTube, because you got to stay active to keep on, getting subs and making money and, getting your following higher. Because you take just a week off, baby, your subs are going down, your following going down. Well, not going down, but it's staying the same. Like, you got to stay active, with the other platforms. So that's why it's hard for me to stay active on here, but I'm working on it. As you guys probably can tell or see the title, this is another cheap piercing update video. I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. I might put the disclaimer in the intro, before the intro, either after the intro. I don't know, because I kind of had a long intro. But a little disclaimer. Yes, I did receive a lot of positive feedback, and I thank you guys for all the people who understand and not broke. Well, ain't nothing wrong being broke, but if you broke, keep that to yourself. Because the people in the comments saying, oh, you're crazy, you paying $200 for a cheap piercing, you got scammed, you should have went somewhere else, I only paid $30 for mine. If you're broke, just say that. I just told y'all I have 3 different incomes. I'm a student, I go to community college, so my refund check be fact. I'm in a community college. My classes don't cost as much as a university. I have a regular 9 to 5 job. That's another income. I'm a content creator on other social medias. That's another income. I have 3 different incomes, and you think I'm going to trip about paying $200 for a piercing on my face? Like, you guys do realize when people see you, other than COVID, but COVID, you look, we don't know when it's gonna end, but as everybody know, they're already doing mass lift restrictions. Like, at my 9 to 5 job, out of 10 to 15 employees, I'm the only employee still wearing my face mask. Every employee in my job, they're not wearing a face mask no more. So it's like the mask restrictions are lifting up. So the first thing people see when they look at you is your face. If you're not gonna pay a higher amount of money for a service that you want, and you know the quality is 100 times better, and the service is going in on your face, you're dumb. You're dumb. I don't play about my face. I don't. But back to what I was saying. The disclaimer is because if y'all guys want it, let me know. Because it's already been almost a year. I don't think you guys want any more updates on my cheek piercings after a year, because it's like, even no, I take that back. I did watch one YouTube video of this one lady. It was a few years ago, and I think her cheek piercings went wrong after 2 years. Knock on wood. So, but if you guys want updates after this, let me know. But I'm pretty sure once I post this video, I'm gonna get more comments on this video and other videos. Oh, a disclaimer. You guys can post all you want about me being crazy for paying $200. I really don't care. Like I said, I have multiple incomes. I'm not broke. I'm not gonna listen to y'all because y'all mad dumb. Like, why? Like, and I told y'all, and I will send a screenshot. I'm gonna try not to put the company names or like blur it out, because I think I can get in trouble for that. So I had to pause the video very quickly because I do not want you guys to get confused at this part. So once I unfreeze the video, I'm going to upload screenshots and screen recordings of the 2 piercing shops. The one piercing shop that I actually went to,
that charged me $200, and then the one that I did not go to that was trying to charge me $100. And I want you guys, when you guys are looking at the bad reviews of the piercing shop that was only charging me $100, notice how all the bad reviews are from a year ago. They don't have that many recent reviews versus the actual piercing shop I actually went to. But you guys notice how all the bad reviews was a year ago, and it's been almost a year since I got my piercing. So you guys should understand how I was pretty shooken, and I didn't want to go to that piercing shop, because then when I was looking at those bad reviews, they were new. So yeah.
But the lady who charged me $200, she was the owner of her own shop, and she literally had 5-star reviews. I will show you guys that she only had one bad review, and that's because, and she's like, she have her own shop and she worked by herself. The one bad review is recently, I checked about a month or two ago, because I was supposed to make this video about a month or two ago, but I forgot. One bad review was she sell jewelry too, and I be forgetting about that, like piercing jewelry. So one of the customers wanted her to mail off the jewelry, and the owner was like, no, come get it, I don't feel like mailing it off, come get it. So it was probably a Karen, because I wouldn't write a bad review about that, but the lady took it upon herself to write a bad review. And yeah, and I'm not shocked, because that's how some entrepreneurs are. They're like, my way or the highway. That my tattoo artist, the person who tattooed my leg, he kind of the same way. He ain't do me like that, but there are some reviews. He have a lot of good reviews about his tattooing, but there are some bad reviews on his tattooing, because customers have booked appointments with him and he have did no call, no show. And I remember when I was following him last year, he said something about like he can do stuff like that because he his own boss. I don't know. Some entrepreneurs are like that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, that's the only one bad review that I've seen. But the other tattoo shop, it was a lady as well who was the owner. She was charging me $100. But like I said, y'all, every piercing review I saw then was bad. So I got a question for you guys who said that I'm dumb or I'm crazy for paying $200 or that I got scammed. So you trying to tell me you would have still went with the person who was charging me $100, even though their piercing reviews was trash? Their tattoo reviews was great, but their piercing reviews was trash. One person said they even had to go to the doctor. That's how bad the infection got overnight. You guys still would have went to the lady who has horrible piercing reviews for $100? I could tell you guys make bad decisions in life, because no, I'm not. Y'all can play with y'all face. I'm not gonna play with my face, okay? Because like I said, and I think I said in my other videos, I had cystic acne in high school, and I still have a little bit of permanent scarring. So it's like I paid $200 for this piercing because I can't afford no more scarring on my face. I can't. So yeah, that's the disclaimer. I feel like I left something out, but that's the disclaimer. Like, I don't care what y'all say. I don't regret paying the $200. The person who said I got scammed, it's going on 9 months and I still got my cheap piercings. They still look great. My cheap piercings are going so well. Most people have to, change the size after a few months because the size was bothering them. I haven't went back to my piercer since. The size is perfectly fine. So it's like, you guys can go lay under a rock, and because I don't care if you're broke, just say that. Like I said, I have 3 different incomes. Like, I can afford a $200 piercing. It was definitely worth it. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out is that, luckily, maybe you guys are in states that a lot of piercing shops still do cheap piercings. I'm not in that. I live in a state where don't nobody really do it anymore. They don't want to be bothered with it. So when I was looking up, I literally, swear to God, one thing I love, I called about 10 to 15 different piercing shops. I made sure all of them was at least 2 hours away from me. I didn't do nothing longer than 2 hours away from me, because anybody can do that just for a cheap piercing. So out of the 10 to 15 shops, I only found 2 of them. Well, no, I found 4 of them. The other 2, I didn't want to go by myself because that was my first piercing. The other 2 piercing shops, they won't let an extra guest come in, like somebody there to support you. So that's why I didn't go with them. And then it was the other 2, like I said, the lady who charged me $200, and then the other lady who was charging me only $100. So yeah, I'm already in a city where not a lot of people do the piercing, so I feel like I made a good decision. Like, but on for the rambling. I actually was supposed to jot down some questions that I seen, but I never got the chance to do that, so I'm just going off my mind. So yes, y'all, this is my 9-month update. So far they are going great. I still am experiencing a little bit of leakage, just a little bit, but it's literally fine. It's fine. And the weird thing about it is that maybe I be eating too hard at home, because whenever I'm out in a restaurant or out eating and I check my piercings after I eat, I never have leakage. But when I'm at home, I have leakage. So maybe after eating, so maybe I be eating too hard. I don't know. But yes, I still have leakage, but it's not that bad. I still use my same cleaning routine. I use the Ocean 2 Ocean Spray, the H2O Ocean Spray. I still use that. I get a clean Q-tip, I spray it on a Q-tip, and I wipe around my piercing. I used to do it 2 times a day. Now I still try to do it 2 times a day. Sometimes I only do it 1 time a day. That's fine. What else? I still do. Now, one thing I don't do no more, I don't brush my teeth and clean my piercing after every meal. I don't do that no more. I do it 2 times a day now. Some videos you guys have watched, you might notice that people have experienced bumps. I experience that whenever I'm on vacation and I'm being lazy and not cleaning my cheek piercings how I'm supposed to. But literally all I gotta do is like get back on my routine with my cheek piercings, and the bump be gone in less than a week. I've seen some videos where people couldn't get rid of the bump, or they had to put some different medication on it, or they had to go to the hospital. No, I literally put the piercing solution. I will put the piercing solution on my piercing 2 times out of the day for a week or less, and then the bump will be gone, So I don't know about that. And another thing is, for a while it was uncomfortable for me to brush my teeth. Like, I will have to hold my cheek open to brush my teeth. Just because if I didn't do that, I didn't like it. Felt uncomfortable, like me brushing my teeth and my piercing just wiggling all around. I want to say, I know it's about a month or 2 ago, it finally don't bother me no more. Like, when I brush my teeth and don't have to hold my cheek open, my piercing don't feel funny when it's moving around from my toothbrush. So I'm finally able to brush my teeth like a normal person now. And I should have said this before, y'all. Excuse how I look. I know I look like a hot mess, but I want this to be like a FaceTime update. I am going to come on here too glamorized. So, yeah, that's why I look the way I do. Please excuse the way I look. But I want you guys to think we're on Skype right now. We're on FaceTime right now. So, yeah, I can finally brush my teeth like a normal person now. Yeah, I love them. I don't regret paying $200 for them. I love them. I really do. I really do. There was something else I was gonna say. I think that's about it, y'all. I don't know what else to say. They don't hurt, of course, anymore. I know for a while when I first got them, I used to hit them in my sleep so many times, and I'm like, bro, I didn't know I touched my face this many times while I'm asleep, and it used to hurt so bad. I'm not experiencing that now. I don't know if I stopped hitting my face in my sleep, or maybe I still hit my face in my sleep, but I don't feel it, or they don't hurt no more. A few times I hit it sometimes when I forget that it's still on my face, and my piercings used to bleed. They don't bleed no more. And yeah, I'm thinking, should I talk about my first experience? But you guys can go to the older videos. I can just breeze through the first my experiences, my experience. So I went to the piercing lady, who charged me $200. She was about an hour away from me. She had me sign a paper. Then she sat me down. She took a Sharpie, and that's another thing. I understand why piercers charge so much for cheap piercings. Bro, do you know how hard it is, especially somebody who has an uneven face like me? You know how hard it is to try to get the piercing in the same spot on each cheek? That's difficult. Then a lot of people be having difficulties with piercing, and they will go back to their piercer. So it's difficult piercing the piercing. It's a difficult healing process that the piercer has to deal with. Well, I get why they charge $200 or $100 and up, because that's not an easy piercing. It's not no nose piercing that you just get in and you have no difficulties or anything like that. That's a difficult piercing. But she was marking my face with a Sharpie, trying to get the piercing, both of my piercings the same spot on my cheeks. That took about a minute. That took the longest time. So after she got them in the same spot, she pierced me, and then she gave me mouthwash. Then she pierced my cheeks, and then I took my little brother with me. Her and my little brother, they were looking at me like I was crazy because I didn't cry. And she said every person cheek she has pierced, they have always cried. I didn't cry. Like, it felt like a pinch. And she was looking at me crazy because she was like, the cheeks normally bleed too. My cheeks didn't bleed after she pierced them. So I went on my way home, my piercing started bleeding. So after an hour, my cheeks started bleeding, my piercing started bleeding. If I'm not mistaken, my cheeks weren't even sore. It was sore to like eat, but not just sore without me not doing anything. So then I want to say after 2 days, my piercings, my cheeks, they definitely swole up. That's when the pain happened. Oh my God, it was so painful. It was painful for about a week and a half, if I'm not mistaken. And the leakage was horrible. I had to like clean my piercing every hour because leakage was just coming out. And after 2 weeks, I believe I was straight after 2 weeks. I could be wrong, y'all. I have bad memory, so I could be wrong. So just look at my older videos if you want to hear about my first experience again. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I still have one. So the person who said I got scammed where, baby? Now, it might be crust on them because I didn't clean them. I just got done eating and I didn't clean them before I got on camera. So excuse the crust, but and my lips dry, y'all. I really didn't care when I came on here. I got scammed where, baby? I got scammed where, baby? I got scammed where? I still have them. How I get scammed? It was so funny is that every single person who was talking was dissing me about paying $200 for the piercing. Once I got on their behinds, they have nothing else to say. Exactly. Shut your mouth. But you're not gonna try to tear me down because a chick got money to pay $200 for a piercing. You're dumb. I'm sorry. Like, this is my face, y'all. I don't care if it was a little crop, because I be wanting face tattoos, but I actually want to work in corporate. That's what I'm going to school for, so I can't do that. But I don't care if it was just a small face tattoo. Baby, I'm paying $200. That's my face. I get like a belly button piercing. You can be cheap with that. Cause everybody don't gotta go see your belly button. But my face, baby, I don't care how. Well, I'm lying. I'm lying. I won't pay no more than like $200 for a tattoo or a piercing on my face. That's it. And I even tipped the lady. I tipped her because I tipped her like an extra $50 because I know how difficult I saw how difficult it was to pierce them piercings. So I actually paid her $250, and I don't feel bad about it. I haven't had to went back since. I haven't had no difficulties. So it's like, y'all go ahead and be dumb and pay for cheap piercings on your face. And when you have ugly scarring for the rest of your life, you deserve it. But y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Like I said, I don't think y'all want another update after this. I really don't think y'all do. So it's like, I don't know what other videos to post. I'm supposed to have a trip to the beach next month. I might do a vlog, I might not. That's about it, because that's the only trip I'm doing for the rest of this time being. But if you guys have any more questions, drop it down below. If you guys want to see anything else from me, drop it down below. If you want another update, drop it down below. Just drop it. You guys have a lovely day, and I will try to be back active. So bye.